Okay, now. Thanks for the tip. I'll remember that. Bye. Brett!
Hi, Sid.
Oh, I can't believe it. You're in Houston.
In the flesh.
Did you quit your job in Colorado?
Got fired.
Oh, why?
Oh, long story, but in a nutshell, I didn't like the way they were running their business, and they didn't like me publicizing that fact.
Same old Brett. You seen Dad?
Yeah, I just came from his office.
Well, how do you think he looks?
He looks great. Much better than during the divorce from Mom.
I think so, too.
He tells me you're going to Australia to get Mark.
Well, I'm going to try. But you know how stubborn our brother can be. I only hope I can talk him into coming back to Houston to work for Dad.
You're leaving soon. We won't have a chance to goof around and have some fun.
I know. If I would have known that you were coming.
Well, I didn't know till this morning.
Are you going to stay in Houston for a while? Maybe work here?
Who knows?
Same old Brett. Yep, same old Brett.
Harper, you have got to get over this. There's no reason to be so jumpy. $100 bill.
I don't know whether they're going to seat us.
Why not?
Look what you're wearing.
What's wrong with it? It's all the rage in the quarry pits of Colorado.
Well, that's great if you're in a copper mine, but this is the top of the World Club. Couldn't you have worn a dress?
Didn't bring one.
I swear, Brett, you'll never change.
Yes, ladies. May I help you?
Our father made a reservation.
And the name?
Wheeler. Grant Wheeler.
Oh, yes, of course. Right this way.
Well, that's something else that doesn't change. Dad's name carries as much clout in Houston as it did in Boston.
Yeah, isn't it something? He hasn't been here very long.
Oh, well, Dad may be new on the scene, but Uncle Alex was here for a long time, and so is his money.
Oh, that's cynical.
No, it's the truth. I could come in here in a gorilla suit and get seated. It's amazing how much respectability a big bank account can buy.
Money can't buy everything, Brett.
Well, maybe not, but it's nice to have. Boy, Houston ought to suit you and Dad just fine. Look at this place. All crystal and linen. I'm surprised you're leaving.
I'm just going to see Mark. Got off on the wrong foot here, and I think seeing Mark will give me a fresh outlook.
What's the problem? Is it Dad?
No. He's been a real sweetheart. It's, there's a guy.
Aha!
No, this guy's different.
Gee, I've heard that before.
Ricky's real special, real good looking, and, oh, I fell pretty hard.
And he didn't fall for you?
No.
Well, then he's not very bright. Forget Ricky. There are more gorgeous men where he came from. They're littering the landscape.
Well, I'm just crazy about him.
That bad, huh?
Yeah. You'll see when you meet him.
Why should I meet him?
He sings here. If we stay till after dinner, he'll stop by and say hello.
You want me to meet him, don't you? Okay, I'll stick around to see Mr. Special.
You'll like him, Brett. You really will.
We'll see.
Nice seeing you again, Brett. Second time in one day. There could be a habit. Have you decided whether you're going to stay in Houston for a while?
Well, that depends.
On what?
On how interesting Houston turns out to be.
Oh, I think Houston has a lot of interesting things to offer.
I hope so. I have a short attention span.
Rena, Brett suffers from wanderlust. She feels it's a crime to stay anywhere over 6 months.
That's not true. I stayed at Radcliffe for 4 years.
I hated every minute of it.
Oh, it was too close to home. You should never go to college where you've grown up.
Rita, why don't you sit down and join us?
Oh, thank you, Graham, but I can't. I'm meeting TJ. I have some business to discuss
Oh,
with
yeah, you
him.
told me. He's right over there, you know.
I know, but I just wanted to stop by and say hello. So, we'll see you again soon,
Okay.
huh?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So there I was, stranded by this crazy snowstorm with nothing but a couple of candy bars to eat and an old mule named Homer for a friend.
Well, so what'd you do?
Well, the only thing I could do. I found a windfall big enough for Homer and me to crawl inside, and we spent the night.
Oh, how could you?
Well, I'll tell you this. Homer may not have been very romantic, but he sure was warm.
I'd like to have a photograph of that.
Yeah, you could call it 2 Mules in the Snow.
Oh, I don't know how you could do it. I couldn't survive a job like that.
Oh, sure you could. But it helps if you're a little crazy.
And also, if you happen to be a first-rate geologist.
Uh-oh. Watch out. When Dad starts throwing roses, he's after something.
Nothing I haven't asked for. I offered Brett a job with the survey crew at World Isle.
Oh, Brett, that's terrific. Oh, it'd be great if we all worked together, especially if Mark came. And I'd love to see the fireworks.
No. All those fights were when you guys were kids. Brett and Mark will get along famously, won't you?
No, I wouldn't bet on it. They're both stubborn.
2 Mules in the Snow.
Now, come to think of it, maybe you better not tell Mark that Brett is here, otherwise he may not come.
Laugh all you want. I like Mark, and he likes me. We just love to tease each other.
And I love sparks.
Well, Mark has been very successful down in Australia.
I'm proud of him.
Well, my children, I shall say goodnight.
I hope you don't mind if we stay.
No, not at all. We do have an awful lot of catching up to do. Just don't stay out too late.
Okay.
Alone at last. So, where's Wonder Boy? Has he crawled out of the woodwork yet?
He'll be here soon.